Why are you going to the washroom, the five of you?
The most disgusting thing in high school is the washrooms. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, I know you can see that the scenarios are different. So basically we have new gadgets. That's why it took me time before I posted anything, but I know in our last video we showed you the struggles. We're really struggling. If you didn't see that, you can go and check it out in my latest video. And guys, it's going to be non-stop content because we already got like the gadgets that we really needed na sahizi tuko nazo, so I wouldn't have an excuse of not posting. Okay. Yeah, anyway, so let us begin. So in today's video we are going to be talking about school, high school, back to school edition, let's call it like that. But it's going to be things that were not really necessary, especially in the high school that I went to. Teachers used to like, especially teachers on duty, I felt like they were doing too much. Okay, if your class is clean, if you guys have done your duties, if you have mopped or washed depending on the circumstances of your school, and then apite akiangalia, see, it's fine. Munazunguka ukiangalia loka ya watu ya nini? Yeah, they were really overdoing. Alafu wanasimama hapo na kakiboko like trying to chase you around. What the fuck? Awkward. What are you doing? Where end of mark? Damn! It is not really giving what it's supposed to give. You get number three. Yo, kulikuwa na hao teachers wenye walikuwa na kiherehere. Let me say kiherehere. Let's say for example there is a teacher in, like, you are taking maybe physics. Yeah, that's not the best. English. And then the teacher has given you like an assignment, like for you guys to maybe debate the set book that you guys are supposed to do. And then obviously there's going to be murmuring and stuff because it's a discussion, right? Now, kulikuwa na watu teachers wenye wakipita kwa corridor wasikia wanakuja. Why is the class making noise? Monitor, like, can I have the list of noisemakers? Wachana nayo. The only person that's supposed to be like concerned is maybe tuseme like the principal, ama if you are really making noise. But if it's just murmuring and discussion, just mind your business because it's not your lesson. People really do have to discuss. Mtu ananyamaza hadi mdomo inanuka. I mean, it's not giving. Like, and I think that happens everywhere because I've seen the memes of like teachers and they're all like so relatable. So basically it's everywhere. Moving on. Anyway, so number 4. It's number 4, right? I don't know. Whatever. But moving on. There's this thing like, me hata si teachers, any student. You see the popularity sheet? Yeah. There used to be like obviously popular student than others. And then they used to be like popular, not so popular, like well known, and then the rest. When you two bookwormers, let me call them that because yeah. Now, there was those like popular. Enye akitembea. First of all, I really think this is so cringe. I really think this is so cringe. Because why are you going to the washroom, the 5 of you? Why are you going to the washroom, the 5 of you? It's fine, she's popular, she's whatever. But this is high school, this is not primary. Because in primary, they used to be like, wewe si rafiki yangu, kwa nini uliongea na ule? From now on, we are not friends. Kata. Ama, choose one. You're in high school. You guys are preparing to be like the independent people of the future. na uko hapo ukifuata msee kama That is so cringe. That is so cringe. Because it's okay if you have that close friends, but why are you guys everywhere, every single place? Like, okay, sawa, she's whatever, ama he's whatever, but mbona mnamfuata hivi ati nipelekeni washroom, tunaenda. Unasikia kwenda break, twendeni. Like, you guys do every single thing that she wants to do ama he wants to do. It's fine if you have that one friend, then like, you feel like going out, let's go. That's cool. If you guys are two, that's fine. I have no problem. But 5, 4, going to the washroom, nana, I am sure hamwingiagi. Kwa sababu the most disgusting thing in high school is the washrooms. The washrooms. And unataka kuniambia unatoka hapa unaenda kusimama hapo choo nje ya amalize Kenya anafanya. Is that not cringe? Is that not cringe? Second. Wachana, sijui hiyo namba. Myself. Relax, Bridget, relax. This other thing. They're obviously bookwormers, like they're smart kids. They're the others, and they're the noise makers. Like, everybody is not okay, like, when it comes on the same level when it comes to studying. Kuna wale wenye naturally they just get things. They are those wenye lazima usome do understand, and then there are those ones that really don't care. Now my problem comes, okay fine, we get it, wewe utasoma, utashika, ama you don't even have to read, teacher atakuja to explain hapo, and then you are like, yeah, it was so easy, right? Like, kwa nini hujashika? That's the problem. As for me, I have to read for me to understand. Like, mimi si ati cha amesema alafu nishashika. No, if I don't revise, I'm gonna fail. Okay? If I don't understand something, if I don't practice, I'm gonna fail. Anyway, now tell me why. I am pretty sure you have understood, because I saw you raising your hand. I saw the teacher marking for you. I saw you complimenting on the questions. And then I'm like, hey, let's call her Maggie. Hey, Maggie, kweni hii nafanywa aje? And then you're like, guy, kweni hujashika? No. Ningekuwa nimeshika, ningekuuliza. If I had understood exactly what the teacher said, would I have asked you? All I am asking is for you to help me understand kwa nini hii tu iekwi hapa. Then you're there like, guy, kweni hujashika? Just you mean ever, if there's anyone who ever told me that, and especially maybe tumepatia exercise and I'm really inquiring like, yo, after this, what do we do next? Like that. Trust me. Never. Just like that, nisha kucancel. Sitawai kuuliza nothing. But for me, like, if I understand something, and obviously birds of the feather walk together, my friends also were like me. Most of them. Wengine, they were like, I don't care. But most of them were like, we have to read for us to understand. We have to like revise for us to get it, okay? Hatukukuaga like tushashika, no. So if I get it, I'm going to show my friends. Now my friends is going to show the other person. Najua, just like that, we're also practicing. We knew like how our system worked. I wasn't worried about asking. So if I ask you, unaniuliza mbona hujashika, kweni uget hii nafanywa. Fine. I'd be like, sawa. I'd go ask the next person. And trust you me, nisha kumark. Nimekumark. Anyway, those people are so cringe. I really hated people like that. Ama those people that try to pretend like it's a simple concept. Why don't you get it? Ama when you ask the teacher something and make it fun, like make studies fun and people are laughing, they're like, Guys, sini hivyo vile amesa. My sister, si wewe anauliza, funga mdomo, angalia mbele. Okay? Keep it to yourself. If you don't want to help, don't help. But don't try to sit there and try to belittle me just because sikuelewa Kenya alifundisha hapo. Anyway, those people, I hate you, by the way. If you ever told me that in high school, I hate you with my everything. Everything. These other people. The moshene. The ones with the tea, always. Tea is fine. Good tea is fine. Obviously, we have to know what's going on in school. But don't start spreading rumors wrong. Ama don't start. You see those people with moshene ndo wanakuanga wale watu wa kubody shame, being like comparing the two, be like, huyu anajonanga mrembo hata si mrembo, sijui. I hated people like that. Obviously, I wouldn't show you that. Get your face out of my base. But I really didn't like them. I wouldn't hang around them. Obviously, if I needed to get information, watakupea hata before ulize. But I was not... nilikuwa nawasikia ndufia. You see the way Kikuyu say, derama igwa ndufia. Like, I was not feeling them at all. Because they'd work so hard to compare themselves with you, to compare themselves with this one. Be like, anaringa hata ajui, afanya... I hated people like that, because why the hell are you feeding off people's insecurities? Maybe hata sikuwa najua niko na big forehead, and then nisikie mkimention, all of a sudden it's going to bother me, regardless of I am self-conscious of my body. I love my body the way it is. But once you start pointing out the something like, I didn't care about it too much, but now that you've mentioned it, it's going to disturb me. Like, and I feel like those people ndo wanakujaga wanakuwa the hateful comments kwa internet. You guys are so used to feeding off people's insecurities. You're always pointing at people's insecurities that it's like, nigga, get a life, okay? It's my body. And trust you me, like, high school made me, not high school, primary, that's a different story. Yo, primary yangu, hectic, but that's a different story. I'm going to tell you later. Yeah, like on my primary, I learned how to be tough and have walls because of whatever happened there. But story for another time. Let's kuntawachapia story time. Yani guys, yo ile de nitasema story time. Niwetu si yuko ready kusema. Anyway, so like when I entered high school, I had walls. I was like, if you say this, I will always have something else to say. If you do this to me, I will always have something else to do. I was ready to protect me at all costs. Taki kujua kama tutachapa ama tutapeo punishment. There is no way. You see that ka video, yeah? Ati, if Johnny wrongs you, you go tell the teacher. Ama if Johnny hits you, you go tell the teacher. Yana, wewe, I'm going to put it if I find it.
So we're clear. If Johnny punches me in the face, Kaden gets a black eye, and Johnny gets a rainy day. Then that means on Friday, Johnny doesn't get any treasure box. And also on Friday, Kaden still has a black eye.
No. You hurt my feelings, I hurt yours. Tunapelekwa mbele. Sisi wote tuko na the same punishment. We work it out from there, because there's no way I would let anyone walk all over me ever. Staki kujua kama we ni piri. And I think that is something that the parents should emphasize on their kids, because regardless of authority, fine, it's authority, but no one should walk all over you. If you feel like you didn't do nothing wrong, and you really didn't do nothing wrong, it's just because someone feels the need to tell you, oh, you're scared, oh, unaringa, you don't have this, hurt their feelings. Lakini msame ni mean my advice, no. Anyways, I had this classmate of mine, but tell me why alikuanga na scandals every week. Oh, wewe ulisema, nani alisema, sijui nini alisema, hapana si wewe ulisema. Like she always had people fighting for no good reason. Like she always had something to say about your face, about your body, and she'll not say these people like hawananga hiyo strength ya ama courage ya kukwambia I really don't like your height, I really don't like your body, I really don't like your face, I really don't like this, you don't even have a good handwriting. They always watenda kwambia mtu mwingine and they are going to start the conversation in a way that it's fine, it's a very healthy conversation until it's not. They're always going to be like, what do you think of this? Uliona vile aliinua mkono, sasa alikuwa anasema nini? And then inaenda ki-escalate, hata spendangi vile. Alafu since amekwambia wewe, anatoka anaenda kuambia mtu mwingine. That's how those people work. So I really don't like them. I really don't tolerate negative energy in my life. And in my high school, I made that an agenda. I don't care if you're the teacher, but negativity, it's not for me, babes. It's not for me. Oh, like I was talking about that friend, that classmate of mine that always alikuwa anajipatanga tu kwa shida and always alikuwa anapiganisha tu watu. Those people, you see the way they used to hate on you in high school. You see the way they used to like have something to say about you in high school. Wanakujaga wanakuwa your fans. Your fans, they follow you on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, on WhatsApp. They want to be your friend. They want you to save them numbers. They want to talk. How is high school? How is life after school? And then watagojea that one main comment on your social media platform. And then they're going to feed off that. People that hate on you are people that really know you, that don't like your progress. And you need to get that into your head. You need to get the character that if they are hating, they're just jealous. If they are hating, they're just jealous. Because why would you hate on my walking style just because I'm walking? Why would you hate on my walking style? And guy, there was also a teacher in my school that hated my walking style. Now, madam, what do you mean? What do you mean? Anyway, yeah. I feel like high school is so messy. High school you don't only go to high school like for you to learn the biology, the chemistry. No, you go to high school to learn how to interact with people, to learn how to find your circle, to learn how to be self-conscious of your own self. Because if you're not self-conscious, things are going to be tough for you. Because tell me why people are so like water break. Anyway, people are always like fighting for authority. Either wanapendwa na walimu, either they want to be the school captain, they want to be this. You're going to think you guys are friends until he or she gets that authority. Because my next things that I think were so not necessary in high school. The leaders' boardership is fine. Like the leaders' board is fine. It's going to teach students how to be leaders, I think. Yeah, in the near future. Okay, that's what they say. But I really don't think people that are given the role of leadership in high school, in my school, were like the selection was not based on who is a good leader. Who do you think can influence kids on this? Who do you think can manage to talk to people on this? I really think I know most because I have friends now from different schools that who used to school different places than mine. But I feel like, you see the way teachers choose leaders based on you and the teacher's relationship. Doesn't have to be a good relationship. As long as you're passing their subject, as long as you are a people pleaser, trust you me, you're going to get that. you are going to, if you know your size, everyone that is in high school and you're watching this, if you know you are a people pleaser and the teacher's pet, endea kiti, because there's no way you're going to be sacrificing yourself ati ndio tisha kupende or anything like that, and then wanakupenda tu. Endea basi, endea hiyo kiti. At least hautakuwa unapanga laini kwa food. At least you won't go through thorough searching. You'll be the one searching others. At least you can go out whenever you feel like it. But just because you have what I used to tell myself, and I still do tell myself, just because you have the role of a leader doesn't mean you're a good leader. Like, look at our Kenyan government. We have so many people sitting on those positions and they are not doing the job that they are supposed to be doing. So just because wewe ni captain doesn't mean you're a good captain, ama you are meant for that role. Whoever, especially if it's not the student that chose the leaderboardership or whatever they call it, the teachers chose, doesn't mean it was okay. Doesn't mean you really fit that role. So who are you to come tell me, oh, you know, your skirt is not giving. Why is your skirt too short? First of all, I am 5'9". Yani, these people, you see, like every single time I, like in school, especially once I reached Form 3 and at the end of Form 2, because Form 2 is when that, like, Form 2, Form 3 is when like COVID hit really bad. Me, I'm a tall girl. Mimi ni mrefu. So, skati zenye nilingia nazo Form 1, definitely with time, zitakuwa short. Okay? And I accepted that. I love my height and I am fine with that. So why are you telling me in the middle of term 2 to go get a new skirt? My skirt is not above the knee. It's just below the knee. Iko tu kwa magoti. Like, nikirefuka kidogo ndo itafika hapo katikati ya magoti. Just because I'm a tall girl, miguu yangu kutoka kwa knee hadi kwa ankles ni mrefu. Alafu, doesn't mean my skirt is really short. As long as my skirt is below the knee, I really think that's fine. Okay? Now, there's this problem. In my school, your skirt had to be below the knee, and then your socks had to be touching your skirt. Ama, like, ukuwa unafaa kuonekana skin. And you are not allowed to wear stockings. You are just allowed to wear socks. For those tall girlies that know how socks work, ama ladies socks work, kuna extra long socks. And if you're a really tall girl, hiyo socks ndo itakufika tu hapa. Nazo zikiwa hivyo hazinanga the stripes. And in my school, the socks had to have the stripes. Like, they had to look like elegant or stuff. Because hizo nazo hazikaangi vizuri. Now, mi nikivaa hizo zenye ziko na stripes, there's no way itanifika kwa magoti. I am tall. There's no way itanifika kwa magoti. So this is where the prefects come in. Mi nishaongea na lady wa gate. Ana gate. Nishaongea na juu nimepeleka kwa deputy mara mingi because of my skirt. Deputy already ananijua na ana gate. Wewe, unanisimamisha. Unaona vizuri niko school compound. Set niko kwa gate or anything. Unanisimamisha trying to tell me, Bridget, you should get a new skirt. You should do this. I'm like, it's like I don't really need for you to be adding on to mine. It's okay, you're doing your job, but you have been saying me the whole week here. So definitely, there's something going right. Because singekubaliwa kama they really felt like I am ignoring what they're telling me. Now, if I tell you nishaongea na deputy, like she understands my situation, I don't expect you to be coming 2 days later to be like, guy, you didn't get a new skirt? I'm not getting a new skirt just because I'm taller than you. I'm not getting a new skirt just because hatutoshani mwili. It's also the same with the people with hips and the people with big backs. Just nguo yake imefunika magoti, lakini imeinuka nyuma kidogo. It's not her fault. It's not her fault. High school hubo tu. Okay, hubamba sometimes because you get new friends, you get to identify who you are as a person. But when it comes to reasoning, I don't know what happens. People just be like, Really? It's fine. The authority is fine until it's not. Until people start using it to their advantage. Just because muliletana juu time ya time ya class, na wanataka kufanyisha punishment huko nje. We, tusizoeane. Utaniambia ni nini nimefanya? Cringe. You're trying to use your authority just to finyilia watu, just because you don't like the person. It's really not cool. It doesn't make you cool, doesn't make you look bigger, it doesn't make you, in fact, it belittles you kidogo, because mbona unafinyilia wanyonge just because you can. Cringe. People like that used to make me feel like that. Now, back to the bookwormers. Tuseme nini? Yeah, let's call them that. But bookwormers are fine. Leave the bookwormers alone. To the so-called genius wa shule ama wa klasi yenyu. These people used to piss me off wakati they'd find you chilling. Ama, not even me. Because me, I used to have, I know how to speak for myself. So not so many people will cross me in the wrong way, okay? They'll speak to me, but they'll watch their mouth. But also I have friends. Also I hear how they talk to my friends, and I hear whatever they say to my friends. Why are these people why do they feel the need to be guy, hausomei mtihani? Well, unaona vizuri, I don't have a book here. And I have exams. So unaniuliza rhetorical questions, why? Hausomei mtihani? Where I cannot afford to fail. You know my mom. Sijui nini. Okay, and me, I used to give you that stare. And sisomei. Maybe hata nilisoma kwetu, which is most definitely a lie. But they used to feel the need to try and advise you. They'll get keep. They will not be I have a timetable. I read from this time to this time, 10 minutes, and then I write the essay. No, they'll always get keep. But unauliza, how do you do it? And they're going to be it's not even hard for me. So you just go through the textbook. If it was that easy, sisi wote tungekuwa na A. If it was that easy, akungekuwa na book system, akungekuwa na university material, college material, na hizo zingine, I really don't know how it's called, but kungekuwa na hizo ranks. And trust you me, definitely, university material, you don't have to be an A university material. You can be a C+ university material. Mi najua what I want in life. Wewe unajua kenye. Just because you want to be a doctor doesn't mean I want to be a doctor. It's on our face that you don't get. Si unasoma tu. Unajua nyinyi mnapenda sana nyamaza. Nyamaza. Kirio konuo. Because why are you talking? Who asked you? Anyway. Nimerant ya kutosha, right? Anyway, guys, so comment down below on what you want me to talk about next. Na kama I'll have more ideas on what I want to rant about on my high school, I'll tell you guys, I'll create another video and do a part 2, because I feel in the 21st century, 2024, people should really change. People should be standing on business. If it's not about you, then wachana nayo. If it's not for you, achana nayo, because why are you doing too much? Let it be. Anyway, guys, so thank you for tuning into my channel. Thank you for staying with me up to the end. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, click the notification button so that you may be notified every single time I post. Please support your girlie. Thank you for the beautiful and amazing support on my recent videos, and I promise you guys more and more content this year, because we have the gadgets. So bye.